Hey out there, welcome to a Black and Paper Chat with Alex, the editor-in-chief of Effect Magazine. You guys know we spoke before. Today we're going to talk about fashion and where is it going to go. The reason why we're talking about this is because Milan Fashion Week is happening now. London was last week, Paris is next. New York was 2 weeks ago. But we're still not sure where the fashion business is going and where retail is going in general. Here's our discussion. Alex, you want to start?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for our invitation. It's real
Yep.
honor for me. I'm really
Oh,
glad to be here. Uh, I would like to be in Milano right now,
same here, but I had to say no to Ryanair this week.
Yeah, we have a new reality, and I think the empty chairs in Milano belongs to us. Yes.
This is true. Yeah, I did see a few empty chairs. That should be Brack and Alex somewhere in here, but
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
But
exactly.
but that means that they can get people from the crowd, even from the crowd.
He
Usually
said
when
it,
the
I didn't.
Usually when the fashion show happens, there are a lot of people out near the exit, near the entrance. They all look good. They were
Yeah,
preparing. They are trying their luck to get to the fashion show. And when there are some empty chairs, uh,
fillers.
people from designers team, they invite the most good-looking guys, and that's how it happens. And now we can see a lot of empty chairs. You're right. Not on only one brand's fashion show, on a lot of them. Really,
Yeah,
that's
I
yeah.
saw.
And that's
Mm,
not social distancing. That's not about that. That's really about there are no people, no enough people just to fill the space. Maybe the
ab-
first time in fashion story, I haven't seen something like this anytime before.
No, especially in Milan, never. I was shocked. I mean, some of the couple of big shows I saw a couple of empty chairs, and I said, wait a minute, in Milan there's usually 500 people, 5,000 people gathered to try to get into a show. But not this time. I noticed it wasn't quite the same. And we saw a picture in front of Duomo, and I was startled. I mean, there were no people. I mean, it was really empty by Duomo standards,
Do
especially
you
during
think
Fashion Week.
do you think that means less interest for fashion in these hard times?
Yeah, well, I mean, we talked about this. Yeah, I do. I mean, do you really need the latest look or a bag when you're just staying at home? You're not going to the office, you're not going to a club or a bar. I mean, you're terrified if you're going to have a job within the next 6 weeks, or they're going to furlough you. You're going to have to take a pay cut, etc. I mean, I don't really see the need to go out and buy something that costs $3,000 or even 300, $400. I mean, I we love fashion, but there's definitely a reality check going on for all of us here. How is it
Yeah.
in Russia? I mean, I'm in Berlin, and Berlin is a dressed down city.
Well, in Russia it's not the same. The Russian rules are you can do anything, but if you want, you can do everything.
Oh,
That's
okay. I'm
Russian
not
rule.
going to go there.
Yeah, that's the kind of Russian logic. It's not really. It's not that hard to understand, I guess. And I would say that there is a very interesting point. What are the designers doing now? Are they trying just to hold on some time, just to uh, move as fast as they can, not skipping the new collections? It's really quite easy to skip one collection.
Right.
It's not a problem. People are skipping economic forums, Winter Olympic Games or Summer Olympic
Yeah.
Games, uh, Championship soccer. I mean, everything
People are
is
skipping. Yeah.
why not skipping one collection? But we see that designers are not going that way. They are doing their job. They are looking for people who would come and buy. I think
But
I think let's respect these points.
But the problem is in America, for example, the retailers, I mean, you saw who Neiman Marcus, I think, just came out of bankruptcy. What are they going to buy? Lord and Taylor's is now bankrupt, will close. Barney's is bankrupt and closed. I mean,
Yeah.
many of the big retailers in America are not going to be buying a lot this season. I just don't see it. John Lewis in London, they're hurting.
Yeah.
And yeah, so who's buying? I mean, the Asian buyers are, I don't know. I mean, since we're not there, the Asian buyers, I can't imagine a lot of Asian buyers even coming to fashion weeks right now.
Yeah, but and besides, we can't see Chinese customers.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, I'm like you. Maybe they should have skipped one season. I don't think it would have hurt anyone to skip this fall. I mean, I like what was the point of this? And like I said, I don't really think there's mass consumption going on right now. Even here in, like I said, Berlin is a very different city, everybody. But I go to the big department store here. You don't see the crowds anymore. What about there?
Well, we had crowds when the lockdown was closed, was finished. When we went through all these things, people went buying really.
Uh-huh.
They were very hungry after 2 months.
Really?
Yeah, after 2 months without everything. You know, here our government didn't support Russians like German government supported Germans. You know,
Right.
uh, and when things happen like this, when you know what you are doing yourself, you are always trying to as much as you can. No
Trying
matter,
to. Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah, no matter how hard is lockdown, you are just trying to work. And people, I mean, police really understand this. They are not paying much attention to people who are doing their work because everybody understands. Everybody needs mm, to put some meal to his family this evening. So our lockdown was something special. As I seen in Italy, in Germany, in US, it was absolutely another thing. Your lockdown was really hard. You were
Yeah.
sitting at home without any questions. That happened in Russia just for 2 weeks. Then
Uh,
people understood that nobody will help you, nobody will give you money so that you can sit home. Really, you need money if you sit home. If you don't get money, you are going somewhere to work to earn money. And then when the official lockdown was eased, um, people really went to shopping, to restaurants, to cafes. That's we had what I see now is very close to our reality before quarantine.
really? It's almost the same?
Yep, that's really very close to it. But you know, we're in maybe 1 month or 2 months later than Europe in terms of developing the situation, the
Okay.
situation. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have a second wave pretty soon too.
Well, here it's already started in certain countries, and it has affected shopping and fashion in general. Because, like I said, you shop on the Kudam here in Berlin, you don't see a lot of people. I mean, I saw lines, I think, at the Louis Vuitton store and maybe Chanel, but the other stores, no, you see a lot of stores have closed. It's quite shocking. Our whole interaction, our whole relationship with I think fashion and consumption, at least here in the West, I think it's changed quite a bit. I mean, we're learning, okay, do we really need that? And even me, if I want to buy something, I have to think about it 2 or 3 times. I go, why do I need it now? For what? I mean, we were talking earlier, like buying a suit. Why am I buying a suit? To sit in my house to go to Lidl? No. Why am I buying this bag? Huh? I'm not going anywhere. I just make do with what I have.
Well, but we understand that one day we'll go out, we'll live like we used to live before. And
Wishful thinking there. You
well,
think?
I'm absolutely sure we will return back to normality because a lot of people are interested in this. Really, a lot of businesses, a lot of politicians, everybody is interested in this. Really, let's face the truth. It's good for all of us. So one day we will definitely return for this, and you can return with one your old suit or with three new suits.
Wishful that, yeah, three new suits. But like I said, okay, we can return to normal. But like I said, when will that happen? I mean, we don't know. I mean, right now I get the feeling coronavirus is more in charge than any government. I mean, I tell people, and then I honestly, I have money in the bank. And I'm like, well, golly, when you have money in the bank, it's like you really kind of changes your opinion on going out just to buy everything. You're like, well, like I said before, I think two, three times before I really purchase something. I go, I mean, like I said, our whole interaction, and is this a time for excess? And even when this is over, will we be, or will consumers be so excessive with fashion? I mean, do they want to show off their Louis Vuitton or Yves Saint Laurent? Maybe people will be a lot more humble
Mm,
here in the West.
well, that's a question, really. That's a question.
I
I,
mean,
I I'm
uh-huh.
really think that the whole point with logo money will be really over now.
Oh, logomania. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I really think that we'll go out of our lives. We won't see, we, yeah, we won't see people wearing scenes which could be fake at any point. Actually now it's such an interesting time. The originals, and the fakes could be made in one fabric
Yeah,
in China,
yeah,
for
of course.
and really, just sometimes it's so hard to see the difference. You will never know.
Well, there's a certain luxury brand that's with a trainers company, and I see them everywhere now. And well, I don't know if this is a fake or a real one. I'm not going to mention names or anything, but yeah, you're right. And I remember when they released this shoe, I said this will be copied a billion times over and on the streets within 24 hours. And I really can't. I wouldn't know if they're fake or real, honestly. And we have friends. They bought their daughter a very expensive brand of shoes, and I said, "You bought this 13-year-old child's shoes that cost $700?" They said, "No, they're fake. We got them off of Amazon or eBay or somewhere." Like, okay, wow, you admit it, and they can afford to buy the shoes. They're professional family, but I said, "Wow, even professional people are admitting they're buying fakes now." What kind of world is this? But like I said, logomania. She had to have the shoe with all the logos and everything. Yeah, and I think will that be over?
Yeah, I
It's
think
the hedonism.
yeah, more and more people, especially in Europe, are paying attention to materials.
Yeah,
You can you can fake logo, but you can't fake cashmere, for example.
yeah,
You can
true.
fake.
Very, very true. But like I said, yeah, I mean, how are you going to take it? I mean, Alex, you can see in the background, Effects Magazine's luxury. How are you guys going to? Are you guys going to change directions? I mean, what are you going to do as far as your content goes as a magazine editor? How do you what will it make you guys change your positions on certain things, or will you be, less is more?
No, we'll move we'll continue to move in our direction. We work with people. That's the point. First of all, we work with people. Second, we work with fashion, with products, and like this. We work with people who are in Vladivostok, who are in US, who are in Germany, Italy, and we'll just try to, you know, go through these times like thinking that it will end pretty soon.
Oh, you're very optimistic. Oh, I didn't know Russians were so positive.
You
Okay.
well,
So you
well,
heard that from Alex.
maybe you heard the joke. What is the it's famous Russian joke? What is the most important weapon of Russian soldier?
A gun, a Kalashnikov, I thought.
Uh, Thinking positively.
We should write that on a greeting card.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Don't forget the Kalashnikov. All right. So thank you so much, Alex, for the chat. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be having more of these. Ciao.